Just a change of environment. Just
Absolutely.
You can always spend the day on the couch sleeping.
I do really like it. I really love
It's hard to imagine for such a fit animal.
I know, exactly.
Right,
Such an athlete.
bridle on her.
She's got quite a long head, whereas Rocky's got more of a bridle.
Oh yeah. Okay, great. We've done probably 3 bridles. Yeah, 4. Alright, good, thanks.
Oh, poor puppy. Yeah, I actually had a horse virtually identical to her, both in brain and type.
Oh really?
And I got so annoyed because, I was at that young age and I had it going well and I really wanted to event her. But Mum and Dad made me put her through the races. And
The races?
I
The
know.
thoroughbred races?
yeah.
Oh no.
And I was never really able to get her back. It was, I ended up getting one foal from her and he's gorgeous. I tried to make sure they wouldn't stuff it up by working with them, but yeah.
They stuff it up anyway, right?
Yeah.
So what you do when you're there?
So I'm kind of looking forward to having a second go with Millie and not having to send her to the racetrack.
Yeah. Very pretty.
She moves gorgeous too.
Does she?
No, it's a colour thing for Kate.
Oh, I'm a sucker for blacks too, but
Not black, it's brown.
yeah, she's still black brown, not the brown side of black. No. Yeah.
The blackest side of brown.
Yeah.
Oh, she's stunning. I fell in love with her yesterday when I first saw her.
By 4 times with the bridle on, the first 1.5 would have just been the bridle sitting on, not actually asking her to do anything.
Yeah.
So she's probably only had 2 of actually being asked to do anything with the bridle.
Is the dressage book still here?
Right there. So because she's so insistent on moving, I've tried to make her more comfortable in being able to stand still.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So that's where she's going, offering the standstill a bit more.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm just making a move now, especially on this side, because she's just thinking about it a bit too much. So,
Yeah.
she's making the whole giving to pressure thing more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah, she does that.
Yeah.
But she's always been a lot more expressive than any of the mares that we've had.
Was she?
Like the Melodies and the Liberties. Yeah, she's always gone, not sure, and she's willing to...
Yeah, she lets you know well early what she's actually thinking about.
Yeah.
I'd be interested what her heart rate is, considering I feel like she expresses earlier.
77 now.
Yeah. tries too hard. Like when I ask her to walk in a circle, it's hard to get her to just walk. Like, but I can do so much more. Please, if you need me to, I can do so much more.
Yeah, like clear fences with trucks. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's bringing her out of herself so she can calm down. Yeah. I would guess she spent a lot of her early life contained.
Right. It must be the black one, the blues one's just too broken. It's better.
The colour's going back to the broken.
'Cause, yeah, she just
Breaking
doesn't
the train!
Oh no, it can all go horribly wrong now.
Well, we haven't told you what else she can do though.
What else can she do?
I'm only kidding.
Oh, I reckon she's got a few tricks up her sleeve.
No, we haven't seen anything else. No, just
Oh,
'cause
like,
we changed the colour.
She hasn't done anything led, but she can rear straight up pretty amazing.
I didn't tell Kate that.
Yeah. It's spectacular.
And really well coloured.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, isn't that good?
Yeah.
As long as she doesn't
Thank
do it
God
all
for
on
that.
you, I'll be so impressed.
You know, I swear the other day when Kate was ran straight up, she was straight up, and she was way above here, just up there, and then stood around and down again.
Yeah. Yeah. A couple of bits of research on horses that have been in the contained environment when they were young, just not knowing how to release that energy. And I'd say she's a prime candidate for that. And building up a lot earlier.
She's really unfocused.
Yeah.
She, like,
Yeah.
every
She just
2
doesn't
seconds
know
I
how
need
to be
ask her
relaxed.
for a focus back.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily on anything particular. I mean, it might be great, it might be theirs. Yeah. Dad is just young.
I brought it in because she seemed to be. I wanted to see the way she was reacting to it because when I had her doing the sending, she seemed to be straight away into the running. So I wanted to see if she had been being chased by it,
Yeah.
and she did seem to have those kind of mixed reactions.
Yeah, I was quite surprised she jumped forward when I touched her.
Yeah, so I brought it in to try and bring her down.
Yeah.
Based on that fear, but
Yeah.
other than actually teaching her with it,
Yeah, okay.
That's much, yeah.
Alright.
yeah, that's where I get a lot of it, that she's probably just done the yearling prep and then being contained.
Yeah, like this is, she should be reacting to this.
Yeah.
Because she reacted to the whip.
And yeah, when she runs around, she looks out, like,
Yeah.
That's what she's supposed to do. She's like, okay.
And that's good stuff to be aware of, that she's just not focused on you. So the problem is,
yesterday Chloe and I had a horse that just breaking in, and he's only been with me for a couple of weeks, and he's done a comprehensive first saddling lesson yesterday, bucked like a lunatic.
Yeah.
And I think he probably was really tired when he did the first saddling.
Yeah.
So he didn't take it in.
Yeah.
So something happened yesterday, how he kicked at the whip a little bit, so I clamped my legs around him to hold on, and off he went. And there's I wasn't expecting it from him at all, a complete surprise. But it's a great example of not teaching them when they're tired, because they don't take it in. You don't know that they've got it. They might just be going through the motions because they're too tired to react.
Yeah.
Which I think he definitely was.
When she comes down, she's so nice.
Yeah. Did it take him much to stop, Kate? Are you okay? Yesterday, yeah? Oh.
No.
Oh, you didn't? Oh!
How many
I thought you were
times
giving me
did
the
you
old
fat
yeah
play?
way. I did okay, no.
No, I'm quite upset actually. It's the second time I've fallen off a horse in 2 months.
Yeah.
And I've had 2 falls in a decade.
Yeah.
Don't fall off in years.
Yeah. And other people's horses, that's it for me. It just, like it's listening to you guys talk. This horse has done this for 2 months, and that hasn't done anything for 3 months. Yeah. This is the way you break in horses.
Yeah.
You don't tell them to somebody.
5 hours of power.
Yeah. And expect them to know.
I had one I just broke in, and I came over it, and they were so happy. And it's got this whole family of kids, and like I could see them planning to have all the kids have a ride. I'm like, no, this girl's going to be this horse's rider. No one else is allowed to touch this horse for the next few months. So I had to put that rule down because I could see him planning on it, going, oh, she's so good, everyone wants to have a ride. I'm like, no. She's got a thin layer of good paint. Don't scratch it.
Yeah.
But even in the rehoming, like with Piccolo, it's been quite some time getting her to come out and that sort of stuff, just to make sure that, things aren't changing for him, because we've changed the paddock dynamic for him with Rocky, and we noticed something different, so we thought, well, we better just double check that, which Lauren did, so,
It seems to be quite stable.
Yeah.
It's working at higher paces, but it's more trucks and stable. I'm confident enough that I've got that break in there that you will be able to override any high stresses.
So you're not going to take on other people's horses now, Kate? Is that what you're saying?
I've got 6 now. They've all been with me forever. They've all been started to be broken since they're yearling. They're all safe to ride.
Getting there. She started.
I'm going to get rid of them, and then I'm just going to do what my thing is. If you buy a young horse that hasn't been broken in yet, you don't have the riding skills to break it in yourself. You've got no business riding it.
Well, I was going to say, you should be gone.
I'm still here.
People are so dishonest about it. No, never try to break it in. I'll do 5 minutes of that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, is when you come to us, then we'll tell you all versions, as we do everyone.
What's that?
We tell you the warts and all versions.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Because there's no point. Nobody's best interest.
Well, that's it.
I mean, even selling horses, I've tried to tell people the warts and all version before, and they're just like, oh, it's okay, but it's a pretty pony. Like,
But that's really the exception. Usually everybody tells you it's traffic.
yeah.
And nobody tells you the real story.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, people should be able to
Yeah, I think there has.
As bad as used car sales.
Yeah, there should
Oh,
be a
it's worse.
disclosure clause. In
And yeah,
selling
the other
horses.
things are, I've
And a
had horses.
liability clause.
And a
Yeah.
liability, yeah.
You look at how many people get injured.
Yeah. Yeah, the other things is I've sold perfectly sound horses that I've had dozens of riders on to people that have trialled them for a good long time. They take them home and it takes them a couple of weeks and the horses all of a sudden go completely different. You're like, what the hell did you do?
That's true as well. But that's, I mean, it's so easy in Australia to buy a horse,
Oh yeah.
especially when you live out here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the other
just
thing
so
with selling
easy.
horses, people ask if they can take a trip trial.
Yeah.
Nelly.
Yeah, I've had those experiences.
You to ruin in a week, thank you very much.
Yeah. The only reason I do trials is because I'd rather get the horse back.
Yeah, well, I suppose that's true.
And
And that's what we offer a 3-week trial. Just to, you know, if things go on pear-shaped.
Oh, yeah, but you've already benefited pretty well, haven't you?
yeah.
Well, that's right. And if it doesn't work, then it's not going to, and why persist with it? The
Yeah.
horse is only going to end up in a worse situation, and the reputation of AAR is just not going to, sustain itself.
So what is the criteria, Rachel?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you expect of, like, say, Bronwyn, who's about to buy a Piccolo, like, so you expect her to come out and spend lots of time with the horse out here first, and...
Yeah, I mean, it varies for every person and every scenario. I mean, but definitely, I mean, there's always been lots of meetings and that sort of stuff and getting assessed. Just getting, it's a real gut feeling as well, and that's based on what you see.
Yes.
What you see in the interaction, and Lauren knows all about that. You know, does this feel right? You know, is she telling me? Am I being told the facts? Is there a little story in here?
I like to make sure they experience at least one more difficult scenario with whichever horse it is, so that I can see how they react to it.
Yeah.
Like Ron's booked Piccolo in for a vet inspection on the Friday and said, could I do it Monday in the morning or the arvo? And I said, oh well, you'd like to know. So I booked it in for the arvo.
Yeah.
I'll send her a text back later saying, are you going to be present at this? Because if this is your horse, then you need to be present
Yeah.
at
At the vet check, yeah.
Mind you, I won't stop her from sending the vet and, you know.
Yeah,
having
that
a
kind of
little
rushy
look and
trot,
paying
we've been
for it.
trying to work on that.
Yeah.
Big yeah. But you can see I've been getting the brakes good enough that at least I feel I can work on it now.
Stuff,
Yeah.
But I haven't made an agreement yet. I haven't said to her he's definitely
Yours, yeah.
I said, yeah, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
But anything can happen the next time she comes.
Yeah.
Something
In
could
a
not be right.
situation
Yes.
like that,
And then I just say, listen, I
and
just
she
don't think
trots,
that
you want to teach her to stop. How do you do that?
So first you got
Because
to
I had that problem with my horse. And
Well,
just
I've had a couple of different experiences with it. So at this early stage where the horse is just naive and just trying to ride, you know, it's just a matter of getting the brakes good, getting them secure, that you're only asking a little bit. You're not asking them to go too hard, but they can just give a little bit. Because horses naturally don't want to put too much energy into something, so they only put more energy into it if they feel like they're being pushed. So when you take away that pushed feeling, she should chill out a bit. She should relax into it.
the interesting thing with that race thing, she was looking at me stressing about it.
Trying so hard.
but she reacted
Yeah.
really quickly to the roll.
Yeah, I've
Just
tried
did
to
it.
make that
Yeah.
very secure. Because I don't like going forward with them unless I've got that secure. Because I need to be able to delete any responses that are going to hurt, basically, or hurt them, really. But yeah, the mare I had that was very similar to her, that had a rushy trot, when I had her further ahead, I'd go for trail rides and she'd put that trot on and go a million miles an hour.
Yes.
And it took me 4 hours one day to go 500
Looks a bit
meters.
sort of
Because you just had to stop her continuously.
I tried stopping her, but she would build up too much energy. So what I did with her instead was I just set up a 20 minute and I just let her trot out until she figured out that she wasn't going anywhere. So she'd slow down, so I'd straighten up.
So she had energy to do that for 4 hours.
You can see when the neck turns up to the
And then the next time
you relax it.
I only ever had to do 20 minutes circle and she'd slow down.
Yeah.
Slow basically.
On the other
From then on.
side,
trot.
Yeah.
Reward that. She only thinks she goes fast because she thinks she has to.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have to because we don't want her any fitter than she is. Just get it to focus on you so that she's, so her head's down, she's relaxed, and she's focused on you, so she's waiting for that downward transition.
So there in frame, is she actually too jammed down?
Oh, she's a little bit too down, but
Yeah. Okay.
she's a baby.
Oh, well, yeah, it's just that.
I know, but we often expect, we say, oh, she's gone behind the vertical or her head's too low or something. But the thing is, when her muscles get tired,
Yeah.
if she puts her head further down, it stretches out her whole top line. Yeah. So it's an indication that she's tired. As they get a better top line, they can carry themselves more easily, so their heads will be higher.
Yeah, right. It
I-
was a question, not a
No, I'm
criticism.
trying to
Just
answer it.
explaining. Yeah.
So I like to see them go down because it stretches out their top line. If she goes up, she's probably pulling against it. So yeah, it's a sort of compromise, and it's hard to fix on the lines. It's very easy to fix under saddle. So under saddle, if she's doing this a lot on the lines, and quite often they get this as a sort of, a way of getting out of it, I suppose, and come back behind the bridle. So when you're on board, what you can do is you can move your hands forward up the neck and lift the head using the bit.
Yeah.
But what that does is, rather than, if it's coming from here, it's very much acting on the bars of her mouth.
Yeah.
If you lift your hands forward when you're riding, it acts on her lips,
Yeah.
which is a much nicer, more comfortable experience for her.
So what's her heart rate at?
53.
Turn it
So
off.
that's-
Would you say all of these guys have a fairly high heart rate to get